Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Jeremy Griggs will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
Freddie Santiago heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway tonight from Turner Field.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
This is what you want when you're facing a young starter. Get him in the stretch right away, make him uncomfortable out there. He's in trouble already after a leadoff single.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a bunt attempt here. A quick out number one.
A cardinal rule if you're bunting. Don't bunt that ball. I mean, you see this on show track. This thing is out of the zone, but he chases it and pops it up. That turns into a wasted out right there.
Tyler Coleman will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
The 0-1 delivery. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 0-2 pitch. On the ground near home. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Jake Arrieta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Justin Upton will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Robeson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Freddie Freeman will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field with no score. Anthony Rizzo will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing, because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Well, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
David Torres gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons dives. What a stop. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Into the box now, Travis James. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bobby Rayburn strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Sent on the ground out to second. Robeson fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Stepping in now, Ruben Presley, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Chris Johnson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that is not good.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Batting
If
seven.
you want to see what downward break looks like, check this out in show motion. Look at how this thing's just falling right off the table. That pitch is really moving, folks.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Eric Robeson leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
At the plate, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. In there, 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score a first run of the night.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Freddie Santiago will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
I just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Jesse Padilla has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And if he can just bear down and get one more guy right here and get out of this, he's going to get an ovation like he's never heard, because that was a big second out.
Tyler Coleman steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've gotten 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Jonathan Arrieta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jonathan
Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Driven to right field and deep. Torres racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nearly gets his first home run of the postseason, and I'll tell you, he didn't miss this thing by much. Here you see it. He just gets this one airborne, and this thing just doesn't quite have enough to get out of here. But it does have plenty to get him into second base, and now he's got himself a double.
Jeremy Griggs will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coleman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
High and deep to right center field. Rayburn going back on it. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
In now, David Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, here's that 5-pitch sequence once again here on Showtrack. Now, as each of these pitches go by, you'll notice a common theme here. Every one of them on the outer part of the zone. Now, it was pretty clear that they had a good game plan, they stuck to it, and it worked.
Into the box, Travis James. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Eric Robeson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To third for Johnson. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. With Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta.
Freddie Freeman.
Arrieta's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Into the box now, Bobby Rayburn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Robeson is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ruben Presley.
Stepping into the box, Ruben Presley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike, too.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Two and two now with two away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Alex Rodriguez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. On his way to pitch number 75. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ripped on the ground to first. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Freddie Santiago will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Chris Johnson will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Padilla is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Jesse Padilla will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Tyler Coleman stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Upton going back at the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Oof, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starter's thrown the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun shy this time around. Understandable.
David Torres stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. And that's in there, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Runners on first with one down. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Runner at first here, one man out. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Standing in now, Travis James saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 Chicago. John Jaso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
John Jaso.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santiago is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Jason Hayward will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Justin Upton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Turner Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. Eric Robeson will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Upton racing back. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex
in
Rodriguez.
now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Grounded to third. Gloved by Johnson. On to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Burke Badenhoff will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
45, Burke Badenhoff.
Jake Arrieta digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. One and two, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Freddie Santiago gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's 3-0 Chicago. Freddie Freeman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer here in the series, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run,
This is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Center fielder
Stepping in now, Bobby Rayburn,
Rayburn.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No outs, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Coleman on the move. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Ruben Presley.
Ready for another chance? Ruben Presley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And this misses here for ball four. Just the second walk he's issued here into his seventh inning of work.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Chris Johnson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Kyle Farnsworth will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Farnsworth.
Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball one.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ready with the 1-0. Bouncer down the line. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Not really your prototypical double play ball here. This is a high chopper, so they wind up taking the force at second, and that's all they're going to get.
Jonathan Herrera gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. giving it a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Robeson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Johnson has it, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Tyler Coleman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Line toward the alley and left center. In there, a base hit.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Number 48, Phil Coe. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot. Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Anthony Rizzo gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
But here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, David Torres. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Into the box, Travis James, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally definitely stalled out from there.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1 and 2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is pulled into right. Torres is there to put it away for out number 1.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Alex Platt will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Platt.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Justin Upton will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
When you talk about giving these guys a shot, now you've got a real dangerous guy waiting in that on-deck circle. All of a sudden, he's the tying run.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Torres makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Atlanta. Score holds. It's 3-1. It's been a nice night for baseball so far here in Atlanta as we welcome you back to 7:55 Hank Aaron Drive for the remainder of this one. Craig Kimbrell will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Eric Robeson will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
And that's about the only way you can neutralize his speed. Just don't let him hit it. He's a real threat if he does get on, or just put the ball in play on the ground.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rayburn on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jacob Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jacob Anderson.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton over to his right, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 1. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Bobby Rayburn will stand in to lead things off here in the 9th, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit.
Rayburn.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Presley.
Ruben Presley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Okay.
Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. More than likely a fastball.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-1. Good night from Atlanta.